Basically, there's an issue and it keeps giving me an error, so I literally can't do anything. I literally can't do anything to finalize stuff, which really sucks. So, basically, I'm going to summarize. I'm going to be with Steph, and we are going to stay in Haven. And that is the gist of it. I would like to say that, again, I will say this again, I dedicated this game to a dear friend of mine. And I'm just gonna spend this time kind of saying, hey, I really enjoyed this game. So again, the ending that I would have chosen is stay with Steph in Haven, and that's the gist of it because it keeps erroring and I can't really solve that because I'm not technology set. So anyways, I'm dedicating this full playthrough, all 14 episodes more or less, to my dear friend Kai. Kai convinced me to pick up Life is Strange again after playing it once, for the OG, and suggest true colors. Luckily, I was able to find this game and rent it temporarily, and for that, I appreciate it. Kai, um, again, to dedicate this to Kai, my good friend, or Agent K, whatever I call him. It doesn't really matter. You're not gonna see his face. So, Agent K, Kai. I've known him for several years, and, and I've known him since high school. He's always been a chill guy, very into the arts, music, animating, voice acting even. Eventually I hope that I can work with Kai with voice acting, actually, for some projects that I have in the works with my family. But to dedicate this, Kai is a good person at heart. Kai may come off standoffish at times, or blunt, but that's just his charm. And I think, because gone through this argument, I'm pretty sure they all heard, maybe, I can't remember if I was streaming it or not, about Life is Strange. And I had spoken very distinctly. I've only played the first game that I really disliked, Chloe. And Kai instead was fighting back and expressing that I have limited myself by just playing the first game. Kai's probably right. So I give this a try, and this was really fun. I would say my favorite part of this was the LARPing. As soon as I started doing that, I immediately texted Kai saying, "Oh my gosh, LARP!" And Kai knew that I'd fallen in love with this game, even if I can only play it for this short time. I think this was a very worthwhile game to pick up temporarily to play. I think I enjoy the use of this power. I think I will look into the other Life is Strange. They are expensive, so I'll look into what I can. I like this branch of powers. This is fun. Um, I like the plot. Focusing on Typhon and the fact that this game was about finding love and hope and family in a place that is completely foreign to you. We start the game and we lose our brother very quickly. And it's about, a lot of it goes back to the grief that we felt and how we were trying to process that. We channel it into helping others to solving the crime, and then Jed was revealed to help the perpetrator. Spoilers in last episode, so I think that was a very good twist. I think foreshadowing, twist wise, the king becoming the villain in the LARP, a little foreshadowing there. I think I can empathize with him. I think canonically, I think that there's two distinct endings. One is Steph and leave, I feel, and the other I think is possibly Ryan and stay. I like Ryan. He's a himbo. He's fun. But I just felt like I can vibe with Steph. We LARP together. We vibe in. Realistically, I do see. I don't necessarily think Alex would get into these relationships per se. She comes off as more asexual, very friendly, very close, but I don't know a relationship of that caliber. Maybe platonic, but not romantic. I don't know. That's the kind of vibe that I was getting. I think obviously I didn't 100% this game because not only did I would not finish it officially, but I did not get a lot of the collectible memories that we would have learned about a lot of people. I think I enjoy my favorite person in the start of the game was probably Ducky, just because I think I can empathize with him the most. He lost a lot, and he puts on this smile, the Ducky persona. And I think I'm very glad we were able to help. I think out of all the characters, I'm glad we were able to help Ducky the most. I think it does suck for Riley, Eleanor, and Matt. I think Mac and Riley are gonna do good. Originally, first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna diss this guy. But then I'm like, the fact is, he has emotions. They are struggling, and I think and we gave him the great, peace. He actually was helping out more. We could empathize with him more later on. When I feel like a lot of first timers may not have done that. They've been like, nah, bleep you. We don't like you. But it's like, no. The fact is, I mean, we only know so much about someone, and we can't judge them from face values. I think with the abilities that Alex had, we could delve deeper into who someone is and feel and empathize with them. This was a good. It sucks that I can't complete it because of the errors, but that's more of a fault of the system that I'm relying on, and any number of reasons. But again, I want to dedicate this gameplay to Kai. I think moving forward, I may be dedicating more gameplays to people. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I feel it was a fun game, worthwhile. Oh, hey, Agent A is down here. I was just I can explain it to you. Me? No, not you actually. But I was just explaining to the people at home that I can't finish the game because it keeps having errors. Oh. But I explaining the choices that I would make, my favorite parts, and I was actually dedicating this to Kai.
That's cool, because they were the one that
encouraged me to play this, and I was just talking about my stance on all the things. Yeah. But I guess this is where we'd end this video. And officially end the Life is Strange True Colors stream. If I get feedback from y'all about wanting to play the other ones, please, send your word. I will do my best. If I know that's something you'll be interested in watching. As of this moment, they are somewhat expensive on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, if you guys have suggestions for stuff for us to play,
then just say it.
Let us know.
We'll look into it.
Otherwise, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
Have a lot of back catalog games that we've started that we need to continue. We also have tons of new games that we're always getting. That's, we have a lot to work with, but I would say no matter what, this game has really taught me is you can't just be consumed by your emotions. You have to be able to express them, be with people around you, have people around you who can empathize with you and care about you. And above all else, if you are grieving, if you are suffering, behind the smile, behind everything, I think it's best that you let people know what's going on. I'm not, anyone who can speak on that kind of thing, but if you are hurting, try to say something. Try to let people know, hey, I need a moment. I need to talk. And I hope that people will listen. Thank you. I play these games not only for my own enjoyment, for the story, but for the ideas and emotions it makes me feel. And this was a very moving game in many regards. Thank you for your time.
Take care of yourselves.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends. Take care of your families. Don't forget to drink water. Enjoy the sun. Breathe. Because there's always tomorrow. There's always today. And we can make our choices. Goodbye. Until next time, this has been your host, D.R.F-Agent Connor, signing off. But don't worry, I'll be back real soon with another game that hopefully will be just as emotional.